Bronco with Broncos Gaming World. We're back with some Lord of the Rings living card game. Today we're continuing our Fellowship of the Ring campaign with the third quest, which is Fog on the Barrow Downs. I'm going to run my Hobbit deck again. So far, so good. So we're going to see how it goes. Let's get into it. Thanks for checking out the stream and the VOD. Here we go. We're playing in campaign mode. While any players at stage 4B, the first player cannot lose control of the first player token. Well, I'm the only player, so it doesn't matter. But here we go. Even in this Shire, the rumor of the Barrow Whites of the Barrow Downs beyond the forest had been heard, but it was not a tale that any hobbit liked to listen to, even by a comfortable fireside far away. The House of Tom Bombadil and the Fog on the Barrow Downs. After rescuing the hobbits from Old Man Willow, Tom Bombadil has invited Frodo and his friends to stay the night at his house. They are greeted warmly by his wife Goldberry, the River Daughter. It says setup, set each copy of the Great Barrow and standing stones and hollow circle aside out of play and shuffle the encounter deck. So those are all right here, out of play. So we're ready to rock and roll. That's it for stage 1A. Let's take a look at our hand. All right, so our opening hand has a pair of songs, which is great for our resource smoothing. We've got a friend of friends, Frodo's Intuition. I don't have the art for the drinking song, but that's a hand cycling, and we've got Gandalf. So because I have the hand cycling, I think I'm going to keep what I have here and see how that works out for us. All right, so we are ready to move on to stage 1B, so we'll flip it. Let's shut up the night, she said, for you are still afraid, perhaps, of mist and tree shadows, deep water and untamed things. Fear nothing, for tonight you are under the roof of Tom Bombadil. It says skip the quest phase, and at the end of the round, we place one progress on this stage, so we'll move forward. So we kind of get a free turn to kind of build our stuff up and everything. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, I need to, before I get too far, I got to add a couple of cards here. I need to go grab our campaign cards, which is Mr. Underhill. And Gandalf's Delay. So Gandalf here in my hand is not going to be in my hand. There it is. I'll create that. All right, so Gandalf's Delay goes up here. Mr. Underhill will go under Frito. We'll put it right there. Gandalf will go back on the top of my deck because I only get to draw 5 cards in my opening hand. I forgot to set that as a thing before I loaded the deck. All right, so now we've got our turn 1, so we'll generate our resources. 1, 1, 1, and 1 for now. That is the one thing I was missing in my opening hand was some resource generation. So hopefully that'll come along quickly. With having the Frodo's Intuition round 2, we'll be able to hopefully shit that thing out and get us some good cards. All right, so right out of the box, we're going to go a Song of Wisdom and Song of Travel. All right, so I will spend 1 from Pip, and I'll put Friend of Friends on Sam, because if we find the other Friend of Friends, we're in business. And you know what? Right out of the box, I'm going to flip it. I think I'm going to flip it. No, I'll wait. And I will spend 1 from Mary to put Song of Travel on Pip, so that now he generates spirit resources as well. All right. You know what? I'll just do them all. I will spend that to put Song of Wisdom on Mary, so he generates lore resources as well. Okay, so here we go. We're done. We're at the end of the quest phase where there's nowhere to travel. There's no setup. There's no nothing. It starts out nice and tame, and it's going to turn into a shit show real fast here. So here we go. I will put 1 on at the end of the round. We put 1 here. We're ready to refresh. and ready for the next round. So we drew Gandalf. We knew that was coming. Generated all of our resources. This will go to the victory display, and we will throw out the next quest stage. Across the downs, after being well rested and well fed in the house of Tom Bombadil, the hobbits resume their journey to Rivendell. They head north towards the east road, hoping to avoid the Barrows, but a thick fog settles in around them, and they struggle to keep their way. When revealed, add Hollow Circle to the staging area. Each player reveals an encounter card. So Hollow Circle, right here. All right, Hollow Circle says it is a Ruins and a Downs card. It's got 3 threat and 3 travel points to get through. It says to travel, it's immune to player card effects, so I can't cheese my way through it with like Northern Tracker. It says travel, each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a white enemy and puts it into play engaged with him, and then shuffle the encounter deck. So in order to get to the Hollow Circle, we gotta fight a freaking white, which that's terrible. All right, now I'm gonna shuffle the encounter deck real quick. And we have to reveal an encounter card. So 3, 2, 1. Here comes the shit show. It's a Stone Ring. It's a 3 threat, 3 travel points. It's a Ruins Downs card. It says, while Stone Ring is in the staging area, each white enemy engaged with that player gets +1 fight and +1 defense, and applies the first sentence of its game text to every player at this stage as if it were engaged with them. So that's a really crap card for a multiplayer. In a single player, it's still a crap card because it boosts the difficulty of the enemies. All right, and to boot, it makes it a 6 threat coming into our first quest phase. All right, so right out of the box here, I'm going to spend 2 of Frodo's, and I'm going to play Frodo's Intuition here, which gives us +1 willpower to all 4 of the hobbitses. So all 4 of the hobbitses get a +1, and then we draw 4 cards because it's 1 for each hobbit hero you control. 3, 4. Okay. Let's see what we ended up with. We got the Hobbit Cloak. This is good. We got the Sneak Attack. We got, she's amazing. We got Rosie. I do know that at some point we'll lose like all of our allies when we go into the Great Barrow, but for now, I think we're looking okay here. I've got a Hobbit Sense that allows me to tell enemies to stuff it if I don't want to fight them. So that's a good thing. Hobbit Cloak. All right. I don't actually think I'm going to play anything right now. I think I'm going to hold. I like my hand, but I need some more resources. So here we go. We're going to commit to the quest. We're facing 6, so we're going to throw Sam, Mary, or Pip, Mary, and Frodo. We're going to just dump them all. So 3, 6, 9, 13. And hope for the best. 3, 2, 1. Here it comes. Actually, hold on. I did not flip to the backstage. All right, it says, they are upon an island in the fog. Even as they looked out in dismay towards the setting sun, it sank before their eyes into a white sea, and a cold gray shadow sprang up in the east behind. Forced at the end of the refresh phase, raise each player's threat by 1. So I have to raise my threat by 2 at the end of every refresh phase. So that's terrible. And I cannot defeat this stage unless Hollow Circle is in the victory display. So I do at some point have to go to the Hollow Circle. All right, so anyways, we committed 13 to the quest. We need 14 to get through and Hollow Circle to be gone. I'm just going to try to dump some travel points onto across the downs first before I try to go in there, because I'm hoping to be able to kind of build up the Hobbit kit a little bit so I have a fighting chance. So 3, 2, 1. Let's flip our encounter card here. Bang! Shit. All right, so it's a Surge and it's a Doomed 1. So Doomed 1 raises my threat by 1. I don't have any way to stop that. It says reveal until the end of the round. Players cannot trigger action or response effects. All right, so he hangs out here, and then we're just going to get another card. That is a that card sucks. 2, 3. Good part is it doesn't matter. This time it's the same card. Guess good to get them gone early because they're terrible for us later. Doomed 1 and Surge, so still does the same thing. I did shuffle it, I promise. Last one, Surge. Alright, we got a North Downs. North Downs is actually a good card for us. It does have 2 threat, so we'll increase their threat by 2. 1, 1, 2. But it does, it says, while North Downs is in the staging area, characters can use their willpower instead of defense when defending against white enemies. That is a big deal for us because our willpower is almost always going to be better. Alright, so we win this quest by 5. So we'll put 5 up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Throw those in the dumpster because they're not going to matter because we don't have any enemies. Travel phase, I am going to travel to the Stone Ring, get that thing out of the staging area. Yep. So now the staging area sits at 5, so I feel a lot better about that. Okay. So we're at the end of the round, so we're going to ready to refresh and ready for the next round. And because I am still stuck in across the downs, we're going to be increasing our threat pretty rapidly. So while I do want to slow play a little bit because I need to be able to build up our crap here, at some point I'm going to need to do something. All right, so top of our turn here, we're going to go with, I'm going to spend 2, 1, 2, and I'm going to put our girlfriend Rosie Cotton out because she's amazing. Then I'm going to play Darren's Runes to draw 2, 1, 2, and then I have to discard a card. Oddly enough, Test of Will is going to get discarded, which is not common. I actually may get rid of those because I don't use them very often. With Frodo's ability to just kind of cycle the card, I've really found that Test of Will is not as needed. I actually may swap it out for Hasty Stroke, I think, was the one that gets rid of shadow effects. I might swap it for that, or just cut it completely, because I do have more than 50 cards in my deck. Okay, so I ended up with an Unexpected Courage, which is always nice. I don't know how I have 2 on the... Hold on, I need to see what happened here. Japan. I don't think actually I need to rewind that because I don't think I think the thing gave me too many resources. And I didn't notice. So anyways, we'll rewind that. So still going to discard Test of Will for Daeron's Runes. I'll hold and wait to get Rosie Cotton out. And I think that's going to do us. Man, you know what? No, because I just need the resource smoothing. I just need the resource smoothing. I need to get rid of my extra willpower here from the Frodo's Intuition last turn. All right, so here we go. We're going to commit to the quest here. Quest of getting the hell out of the Barrow Downs. Across the downs, so we're going to do 3, 5, 7, 9. It's as good as I can do. Again, we're kind of slow playing it a little bit, hoping that it won't be too bad. 3, 2, 1. We got the Ancient Barrow. X is 1 plus the number of face-down cards on the location. After the Ancient Barrow enters play, Each player places an ally he controls face down under this location when Ancient Barrow leaves play. This location, return each ally under this location to his hand. So I don't have any, so it's just a 1. So that's good for us. So it's just 1. So we win the quest by 3, which is enough to get rid of the stone ring. So get the hell out of here. And traveling. Not ready for the Hollow Circle yet. Ancient Barrow, I guess. We'll go, you know what, I'll just leave that shit. I think I'll just leave it for now. It's low, so it's not going to kill us if it's out there. All right, that's going to do it. There's no enemies, so we're ready. And ready. There we go. You know what? I think I screwed myself on that. I think I did. Oh, no, I don't think. If I did, it's too late now. I'm not going to bother. All right, so anyways. All right, we'll spend 2 here, and I'll play Rosie Cotton. Get her out. We'll spend 2 from, or 1 each from Mary and Pip, because they are both spirit and lore. And I will put Unexpected Courage on Sam, just because I know we will need him to be able to ready rapidly. I do not qualify for the secrecy here. I think I'll wait. Man, you know what? I'm gonna drinking song it. The drinking song lets me shuffle my hand back into my deck and then draw an equal number of cards. And I get to draw an extra one if I'm a Hobbitses, which I am. So we are going to drinking song. See ya. Draw. And it got me an extra card. All right, so aha! Amazing. We got our second friend of friends, which is incredible for us. I've been almost exclusively putting it on Mary all the time, but I may put it on Frodo this time. Because him getting +1/+1/+1 makes him a pretty dang good defender in a pinch. And I mean, obviously I don't want him to die, but you know what? I think I'm going to give it a shot this time. All right, so I am going to use one of Frodo's to play Friend of Friends. All right, and that gives us both +1/+1/+1, as well as an extra health, which is a big deal. And then if I don't like my hand enough again, which I don't because there's some expensive shit here, I think I'm going to drinking song it again and cycle it again and see what we got. All right, so another fantastic draw there. All right, I will spend 1 from Pip to play Innimarth River Song. And I will actually use Innimarth River Song right away. Let's take a look at a top card of the encounter deck. It is another Stone Ring, so it'll be 10, I think, total. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 total coming at us. So I need to make sure that I can quest for at least 9. Got the Song of Kings. That's another incredible resource smoothing. I've got the Steward of Gondor, so the machine will get up and running here next couple turns. Actually, it's worth it to do it now so that I can get it out next turn. So I will spend 1 for Mary and put Song of Kings on Pip, so that he now will generate a leadership resource so that next turn I can play Steward of Gondor. Okay. So here we go. That's going to be the end of our staging. We're ready to commit to the quest here. So still no bad guys coming, so I can continue to try to dump into Across the Downs. I need to watch my threat here. All right, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I already know that it's a location, so I will dump Rosie in there as well. Moving us 13. 13. All right. Counter card coming. We know it is the Stone Ring again. Bang. So it is a 9 total against us. 2, 3. So we win by 4. No location to put it on. So we're going to just put 4 up here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And that's the end of that. So we are going to travel again to the Stone Ring again. We're going to walk around in circles. We'll put the Stone Ring in there, lowering our next rounds back down to 6. All right. That's the end of that. And still no bad guys. We traveled. We're ready. We're raising threat. That's the thing that's hurting us, is raising that threat. Right out of the box before I get too far. I'll see what Hennemarth River Song has to say for us. He sees... Son of a bitch. Okay. I might Frodo that shit. Alright, so anyways. So leadership resource. Place Steward of Gondor. Somehow Pip is getting money as the Steward of Gondor. And we will exhaust it to get 2 resources here. And okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to Frodo. I'm going to put on the ring and tell that one to just go screw job itself. Okay, here we go. So quest phase. Sam's going to give 4. Pip's going to give 2 for 6. Frodo's going to give 3 for 9. I'm going to hold there. So 9. We're up by 3. I can throw Rosie Cotton in there later to give us 2 more. All right, I am going to use Frodo to ring ability to just tell that card to screw job itself. Lost the 1 ring. Shuffle. And draw a new card. And the new card is this. The same damn thing. I promise I shuffled it. All right. So we still end up eating that in the face. So we're doomed 1. Since our threat's my concern. And it surges. So we get another freaking encounter card. Ancient Barrow. Hennemarth River Song, you're going to go under the Ancient Barrow. There's nothing I can do about you. Okay, so Ancient Barrow's 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. So we win by 1. I can't use Rosie Cotton anymore. We win by 1. Things are starting to get out of hand here. That Frozen by Fear is brutal against us. It's so bad. And I tried to get rid of it, and it did nothing. It did nothing. All right. Oh, this damn game. All right. So, unfortunately, that's the end of the round. I need to start. My kit's not really coming together, but our threat's getting out of hand here. And ready for the next round. We'll exhaust Steward to gain 2 more resources. Okay, Frodo's Intuition's a big hit for us there. We'll play 2, 3, 4, and I'll play a Northern Tracker. I'll spend 2 of Frodo's resources. 1, 2. Play Frodo's Intuition. 2, 3, 4. Holy shit, okay. Everybody gets +1 willpower for this turn. So 1, 1, 1, and 1. Oh, how about heroes, right? Each hero you control gets +1 willpower. All right. Again, I know I'm going to fall in the pit at some point. Being able to get the Northern Tracker out allows me a fighting chance against the white. So if we successfully quest here, I think I'm going to try to dump into the Hollow Circle. I just got to be able to defend against it right out of the box, and that's the hard part. I can Mr. Underhill it if I needed to. I'd really rather not. Frodo can defend a 3. Sam can defend a 4-ish. With Rosie out, she helps a lot with our being able to defend, so things could be worse. All right, so that's going to be the end of our staging here. So let's see what we got. Got to commit to the quest. So we're fighting 8. Our threat's higher than I'd like it to be by a lot. Just because we've gotten hit by 4 frozen by fears in the first like 5 turns of the game. 4. And frozen by fear boosts my threat up. And then being in the ancient or the across the downs, also I boost my threat by an extra 1 every turn. So I went from a 20 to a 31 in like 5 turns. It's freaking stupid. So we've got to figure it out. All right, so commit to the quest. Sam will give 5. Pip will give 3 for 8. I don't know what's coming. 8, 9, 10. There's no reason not to. I'd like to be able to use Mary's ability to lower it if it's an enemy, but I need to be able to quest enough to get out of here, though, too. All right, so 5, 8, 11. 14. Okay. I have no idea what's coming. We don't have a way to scry the deck right now. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, fire. All right, it is Barrow White. He's definitely going to come at us. Fuck. That sucks. Okay. He increases that by 3. 1, 2, 3. So we win by 3. That is enough to get rid of the stone ring. So 1, 1, 2, 3. Stone ring goes away. He doesn't quite come at us yet because Mary increases the threat by 1 for each Hobbit hero. So he's actually a 34 and I'm at 31. So I got a turn to dick with the other guy. You know what? I think I'm going to exhaust Rosie and I'll put 2 more there. So now we're super close to being able to get out of across the downs if we get through the Hollow Circle. Hollow Circle. All right, so we're going to travel the Hollow Circle, which means now we go find ourselves a Barrow White. Which one can I kill the fastest? That's the real key. So I'm going to put him in engaged with me. That'll ready Sam. And Sam will be a freaking beefy man this turn. And I'll get to use his willpower as defense against the Barrow White. So I can actually use one of the ones that hit a little harder, which is this asshat. I said, I can't reduce my threat. Don't worry, I can't reduce my freaking threat anyway. So what difference does that make? Draw cards. We'll just go with this dick. All right, so we're going to throw this Barrow White out there, shuffle our deck and close it. Okay. So here he is. Hello, there's your shadow card. That readies Sam. I also get to draw a card because Pip says I draw cards when I engage beefy men. We get to stand up. All right, so I see no reason not to defend that. I can defend it with his willpower, which is 5 right now. I've already used Rosie, so we're just going to have to deal with that. So he's going to attack me for 5. If he destroys a character, we don't care about that. I don't think he's going to kill anybody. Here we go. Attacking enemy gets +2. If this attack destroys a character, raises threat by 2. So it's really like one of the worst ones he could have done to me, which is kind of how the game's been going. So Sam will actually take 2 damage there. And that's he has 4 because he's got the friend of friends, but that hurt. So we'll discard that. I'm going to use his unexpected courage to ready him. And Sam and the Northern Tracker are going to try to fuck this guy. So 2. And Sam is a 2. 3 for his ability. So he's going to attack a 3. Right? He's a base 2 because of friend of friends. And +1 for his ability. So 3. So the Northern Tracker and Sam are attacking him for 5, which is not enough to kill him, but it will do 4 damage to him. Okay. That could have been worse. Could have been much, much better, but it could have been worse. All right, so that's the end of the round. So we are going to ready. Refresh. Haba Cloak's OK pull. Right up twice. We got one more round before this dickhead up here shows up. So I'll continue being the steward and reaping the rewards of that. Okay. The problem that I have is that I know that once a Great Barrow shows up, I lose my allies. I lose allies unless I only get to keep allies equal to the number of guys engaged with me. So right now I'd have to choose between Rosie and the Northern Tracker, and obviously I'm going to keep Rosie Cotton because she's incredible, and the Northern Tracker is good, but not better than Rosie. So I'm just trying to situate my cards up here a little bit. Okay, so what do we got up here in the staging area? 2, 4, 5, 8. 8. All right, so what are we going to play here? Play another Hennemarth River song. Treebeard's going to come in exhausted. Gandalf could come in and lower my threat by 5. The Thillian Lookout, it lets me actually look at the top card and gives me, I think the Thillian Lookout's going to be our play here. Because I actually want to keep Gandalf and Treebeard in pocket for after I fall into the Barrow. 3, so we'll play the Thillian Lookout and use his ability, which allows me to look at the top card of the encounter deck. And if it's an enemy, I get to discard it. 3, 2, 1, let's look. It's a North Downs, so it's still a good card for us. It's good for us. Well, North Downs in the staging area, characters use their willpower instead of defense when defending, which is better for us. Oh, I got to get rid of our boost from Frodo's Intuition, so get rid of those. Okay, guys. I'm going to go with the what the hell. I'm going to put the Hobbit Cloak out too, just in case. Because when I fall into the Great Barrow, I won't get the advantage of having the North Downs to let me defend, so it kind of allows me to defend a little better. I don't really want to use Gandalf yet. Facing 8. I need to get 3. Win by 5 to get through this stage, which I do because it's really spiking the shit out of my threat. Alright, I need to be able to defend this guy. I do have Unexpected Courage, so Sam can quest, and I can get him up and defend. Hey, how's it going today? Good to see you. Thanks for checking out the stream. So I can quest with Sam and still get him up to defend. I won't use Rosie to make sure I can use her ability to boost his defense. This is Lord of the Rings, the living card game. It's made by Fantasy Flight. It's honestly one of my favorite games of all time. Theme-wise, it's fantastic. If you like Lord of the Rings at all, it's amazing. So yeah, I'm playing it on an app called OCTGN, which allows you to kind of play it digitally, but it is like a tabletop, actual physical card game that you can go to like game stores and buy and stuff. It's like I said, it's a great game. I love it. All right, so I got the Barrow White on me. I got to figure out how to deal with this guy and still quest for 5. So here we go. I'm going to go. Sam's going to give 4 willpower. Pip's going to give 2 for 6. Mary for 8. It is. It's fantastic. Thank you. Mary for 8. That gives us even. We saw that it was a North Down, so they're going to be at 10. I'm not going to be able to get 15 total. 4, 6, 8, 11 gets me through the hollow circle. 12. Do I gamble? And I need to be able to kill this guy, though. Or for me to kill this guy, I've got to be able to do 3 points of damage to him. Because he's got a defense of 1. I need to be able to do 3 to get the last 2 points of damage off of him. Okay. 2 or 4, 6, 8, 11. I'll win by 1. I need to get more. 11. Shit. 12, 13. I don't like it. I don't think there's anything else I can do. So, yeah. Okay. All right, so here comes the quest card. We already know it's the North Downs. Bam, there's the North Downs. Gives them 10 total. 1, 2. We win by 3. 3 is enough to get rid of the hollow circle, which is good. So hollow circle goes to the victory display. We're still not through. across the down, so we can travel. I see no reason not to go to the Ancient Barrow at this point. So we will make him the active location. Because when we successfully get through that, we'd get our guy back. Okay, now it's time to gamble. All right, I'm gonna ready Sam. The only thing that can kill me is if there's a +2 damage in there. The only thing that can kill me is if there's a +2 damage in there. We've got to gamble. Did you get to defend with my willpower? Actually, my willpower is 4, so he's only going to... shit. Alright. Cillian, look out. Nice knowing you, bro. He's going to defend that. Fuck. Okay. Well, it doesn't do anything, but losing Tom Bomb to the shadow card sucks balls. Alright, so Cillian, look out. Eats the 5 damage. See you later, buddy. And then my attack back will be for 2, 4, which is enough to kill him. Because it'll do 3 points of damage to him. 2, 3, more than his 6, so he dies. Get out of here. Yep. Next turn, this guy will have no choice but to come at me, bro. Unless I play Gandalf, which I very well might. Alright, that's the end of the turn. So we're going to ready to refresh. Kick on the next round. Steward of Gondor gives me 2 more resources. That's my threat at 35. Just terrible. Another friend of friends. That's a dead card. Alright, I think I'm going to play for Gandalf this turn, I think. Because he can come in, lower my threat by 5. And help me kill that other white. And get us through here. Yep. Okay. Actually, do I wait? Do I wait and just put another Ithilien Lookout out there? Maybe. Maybe. Treebeard isn't going to help me. Alright, yep. I got it. Okay, so I'm going to play 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll put the Ithilien Lookout out, so he lets me look at the top card of the deck. When revealed, discard all resources in play. Okay, so that's not happening. We're just going to put on the ring and make that go away because that's awful. Discard all resources in play. Each player raises his threat by 1 for each resource he discarded this way. If no resources were discarded, okay, yeah. Good lord, that thing's terrible. Okay, so that's not happening. So we don't know what the next card's going to be. Then I'm going to pay 1 from Mary, because Mary has lore as well. Now I'm going to play Hennemarth River Song, even though he's trapped up here. He's not in play, so I can still play him. Because I'm going to use him as a meat shield against this clown right here. Or any other bad guy that comes around, because I don't know what else is going to come out. Okay. I think that's all I'm going to do. So here we go. Questing for 4, 6, 8, 11. 11? 12? I don't think I need him to do anything this time. So he puts 1 here, and 1 here, and 1 here. So 12. 12 against a threat of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 8, and we don't know what's coming because I'm going to put on the 1 ring against this utterly horrific pile of crap that's coming at us. The chill fog is going to go away. I'm going to use the 1 ring's ability, or Frodo's ability, to Spend a resource and exhaust the one ring to cancel the effects of an encounter card. See ya. Because that thing's awful. So I shuffle it back in. The last time I did that, the same card ended up on top. So I'm not going to play that damn game this time. So we're going to shuffle the crap out of it. In 3, 2, 1, here's the new card. It is Dreadful Song. When revealed, attached to a questing hero you control, counts as a condition attachment. Limit 1 per hero. Attached hero's willpower is reduced to 0. So we put it on Mary here. This is why I have this card in my deck right here, the Power of Orthanc. Typically don't care about Doomed, but this game my threat is much, much higher than normal. But it'll still make that card go away if I need it to. I don't know if I'm going to do it right away. All right, so it lowers my output by 2. I think I was at 13. Let me check again. 4, 6, 8, 11, 12. 12. 13, 14. And then I lose Mary's 2 because his willpower is now 0. Go down to 12 again. Okay. And then it would force me to raise my threat by 1 for each white engaged with me, which right now I don't have any. And I don't plan on there being one at the end of this round. Maybe there will. I kind of made a mistake by doing the Northern Tracker there. Shouldn't have done that. But we win by 4, which gets rid of this. Unfortunately, it also makes Hennemarth River Song go bye-bye. That's okay. Discard. Yeah, I messed that up. That's okay. Because I can't have 2 of the same character in play, so he just gets discarded. I messed that up. Yeah, that's okay. All right, so travel phase. I think I will try to travel to one of the 2 northern downs. We'll make that one the active location. Gandalf's going to have to show up next turn to lower my threat because it's bad right now. My threat is out of control. Okay, so here we go. Our engagement checks, her optional engagements, I'm just going to yank him so he comes down here. I have to use... Shit. I have to use Unexpected Courage to stand because my threat is higher than his. So he's a 34 with Pip's ability. Yeah, I messed that up. That's okay. So he gets a shadow card because he's going to attack me. We'll defend it with our boy Hennemarth River Song. Boom. He eats it in the face and dies. Because there's no shadow effect here. We'll discard that card. I will use Unexpected Courage to ready Sam. And our guy Sam and the Athenian Lookout will do 4 to him, which means he'll take 3 damage. 2, 3. That didn't go as well as I'd hoped, but it's okay. All right, so we are at the end of the round, so we're going to stand everybody up. Give everybody a resource. It will exhaust the steward to get 2 more resources. We absolutely are going to pay for Gandalf this time. I don't have a choice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Gandalf's going to show. He hits the table, lowering our threat by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's with us until the end of the round. I'm not going to play any of the other guys, I don't think. Mary having a 0 willpower. Oh, shit. Set that up by 1 more than that. Mary having a 0 willpower hurts. Okay. I mean, I've got everything I need here. We're only facing 2, 3 in the staging area now. I don't need to quest as hard, which is nice. Travel. Okay. Need to be able to kill this guy. Okay, so the questing phase. We'll quest for 4, 5, 6. No reason to do it with Mary. 5, 6, 9. I need to get 4, 5, 6. I need to win by 6, so I'm up by 6 now. 9. Got Rosie to give me 10, 11. Don't have a way to look in the encounter deck. Hmm. 12. 12. That's got to be enough, right? I need to win by 4, 5, 6. And I'm up by 9. I've got it. It can't be that bad. I don't think there's anything else in there that's that bad. Here we go. Fire. No! I'm going to use the One Ring again, and I'm going to put that son of a bitch back in the deck. And I'm going to shuffle it again. I'm not doing that. It makes me discard all my resources. I can't do that. And it's getting closer to where it's not as terrible, but I'm not ready for it yet. All right, so we get another Stone Ring. That's terrible. Up by 3. So we do win by 6. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The hell did I? How did I get 12? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so we win by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so that gets us out of the North Downs. That's not a victory, so it gets discarded. And we have successfully gotten across the Downs. Took forever, but we got through it. So it goes away. And we advance to Lost in the Fog. Lost in the Fogs. The light was now gone. A clinging night had closed about him so that it was impossible to be sure of any direction. When revealed, the first player adds standing stones to the staging area, and each player reveals an encounter card. And shuffle the encounter card. Then shuffle the encounter card discard pile, and each copy of Great Barrow in the encounter decks. All right, so we put standing stones in the staging area. So here they are. Main player card effects. The first player searches the encounter deck, discard pile, and victory display for a Great Barrow and adds it to the staging area. All right, so in order to travel to the standing stones, I've got to go into the Great Barrow. That's coming up hot and heavy. And then I reveal an encounter card. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. It's a cold white. I will exhaust Mary to lower my threat by 2 because that's his ability. 1, 2 puts us back down to a 30. So he's just going to stand out there, though the staging area just got loaded. Okay. And we take all the Great Barrows and shuffle them into the encounter deck. I will shuffle them a little bit more just to make sure. And we flip to side 3B. 3B says, progress cannot be placed here while Great Barrow is in play. So right now, I can spike this thing as best as I can to get to 16 before Great Barrow shows up. After players eliminated at any stage, raise the threat of each player at this stage by 10. So we don't care about that. It says the players cannot defeat this stage unless each player in the game is at this stage and the standing stones in the victory display. So if I get 16 progress here and the standing stones explored, we win the game. Okay. Doable. We can do this. Okay, so that was the end of the quest phase. So now I can choose to travel. Do I want to travel? It dumps me into the Great Barrow. What is in the staging area? 2, 3, 6, 10, 12. Ouch. 12's in this staging area against us. Great Barrow is going to make me discard all my dudes. All but maybe one. And that's only if I choose to drag him down to me. Oh, I can't lower my threat, can I? Shit. Well, I messed that up. I won't take the 2, but I don't remember where I left off. It's okay. Actually, I know where I was. I'll just bump it up. All right, so I messed that up too. That's okay. Okay, so I don't think I'm ready to go to the Standing Stones yet. The Stone Ring is just terrible. We got to go there. Okay. So here we go. It's our turn, or it's a combat. So he's going to get a shadow card. We'll have Gandalf defend it. Nothing, so he takes 5. He defends for 1, so he takes a point of damage. Discard that. I will use Unexpected Courage to ready Sam. Sam is a 2. Arthelian Lookout is a 2 for 4 total, doing 3 more damage to him, which will kill him. See you later, ass. Okay, so now there's how much up here again? 2, 3, 7, 9. So 9 threat. All right, that's the end of the turn. We are ready to refresh. Gandalf goes away because he doesn't stick around because, the hobbits don't need his help all the time, apparently. I will Steward of Gondor to get 2 more. That guy helps. I will play him right now. I'm going to put the Master of the Forge out. Exhaust him right away. He lets me look at the top 5 cards of my deck for an attachment and put it into my hand. So, attachments. It's either Song of Kings or Resourceful. I will take the Resourceful because I will find a way to use those resources. Shuffle that. I'm using a lot more resources than normal here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Resourceful on Mary. That way I generate an extra resource a turn with him. Okay. We need to quest hard. I need to get through the Stone Ring. And I don't have to... He is 1 more turn from coming at me, bro. Unless I find a way to lower my threat. Which I can now. Alright, so we're going to commit to the quest. 4, 6, 9. That makes us even. Shit. if I drag him down, I need to do 6 damage to him. He hits for 4, so I can actually defend him with Sam. And use Sam to fight back. I think I'm just going to kind of hold my breath here. Four, 6, 9. Forgot to shuffle those into the deck. Oops. I have to shuffle the encounter deck into the pile for with the Great Barrows. I messed that up too. Tough day today. Sorry about that, folks. Try to clean up my act. All right, so we've got 9. They've got 9. Need to win by 3 to get through the stone ring. I don't see how I can do it this turn. Not do that and kill this guy, which I do want to do. I want to get rid of him. He's not that big of a deal. Questing is probably better. So 9, 10, 11, and then I've got Rosie if I need her. So Northern Tracker will put 1 on each of these. He does not put 1 here because he's immune to player card effects. All right, 4, 6, 9, 10, 11. It's as good as I can do. Hopefully nothing crazy comes off the deck and I can play Rosie Cotton too. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. It is a Great Barrow. Fuck me in the ass. Okay. Shit. All right, so it's immune to player card effects. I cannot travel here. After Great Barrow enters staging area, remove each character you control from the quest and create your own staging area. And then advance to stage 4. Okay, so scrap everything. My allies just went in the fucking garbage can. All right, so here we go. Separate stage 4. And kind of holding some of my allies back, knowing that this was coming. But damn it. All right, here we go. Then suddenly he knew he was imprisoned, caught hopelessly. He was in a barrow. When revealed, end your quest phase. Do not resolve it. Discard cards from the encounter deck until a white enemy is discarded and add that discarded white enemy to the staging area. Discard all but X allies you control, where X is the number of enemies engaged with me. I have 0. I needed 1 more turn so that I could get an enemy engaged with me. So all of my allies go in the garbage can. That is awful. Ugh. Okay, and then I go get I discard cards from the encounter deck until I come across the barrow white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. And it is, of course, the one that hits hard. Yep. Of course it is. All right, so these get discarded. And, of course, Tom Bombadil was in there, and he's the only good thing in the encounter deck for me. He was in that discarded group. It's going like shit today, folks. Holy crap. All right. So, good part is we don't give a shit about what's going on up here right now. Because we in the pit. Now we're in the pit. It says, then a wild thought of escape came to him. Forced, when a location is revealed at this stage, cancel its effects and discard it and raise your threat by that card's threat value. After the stage is defeated, advance to stage 3B at the beginning of the travel phase. Combining staging areas with stage 3B and place 1 progress on the Great Barrow. Well, that's good for us. This actually is easier for me to deal with. The thing that hurt really bad was losing all my allies. That was awful. So here we go. So we are at the end of the quest phase. This jackass is going to engage me because he is a 34 threat, 30 plus 4 for Mary's ability there. Still comes at me. I have to use my unexpected courage to stand up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use Mr. Underhill. I don't have a choice here because he will kill Sam. All right, so yep, I'm gonna add Mr. Underhill to the victory display, and this guy can't attack me this turn. What I can do though is I can attack him back for 2, 3. I can do 2 points of damage to him. Okay. Could have been worse. Definitely could have been better. Northern Tracker is going to come help save my bacon. That's the end of the turn. And around there we go. We still are the Steward of Condor, so we still get some more money. Okay. Northern Tracker, he's going to show 1, 2, because he has the Song of Travel. 3, 4. Take Northern Tracker out. I will spend a lore resource to put Fast Hitch on Frodo. One, 2. Have to go into a Great Barrow a second time. Still in this damn game. 2, 3, 4. Treebeard out too. Treebeard's going to come help us in the Great Barrow, apparently. Okay, so he comes in exhausted, so he's not going to do shit for me. Northern Tracker's going to help save my ass. I don't have a good way to defend this guy. Like, at all. I can't defend him. He'll kill any of my dudes. This as good as I can do is Frodo or Sam, and both of them don't have enough defense to not die. So he hits for 5. Frodo defends for 3. It would take 2. And that's if I don't have a shadow card. With 0 shadow cards, he would take... his defense thing. He defends for 3. If he gets his no shadow cards, he still takes 2 damage, which won't kill him because he has Friend of Friends, but he's not... That's not good. That's not a good scenario. Oh, well, he gets an extra resource. Or resourceful. Yeah. So, okay. Quest phase, there's nothing against us here. So, that's the good part. So I do have unexpected courage, so I can quest 4, 6, 9 against nothing, because there's nothing in my staging area against me. Alright, so 9. Here we go. Comes the... Discard all of our resources. You know what? That's okay this time. Yeah. Whoa, except for I gotta raise my threat by 1 for each one. No. That's why it's already high. I would raise my threat by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. We'll exhaust the 1 ring again. That card's just never going to come into play. I'm just going to make it go away every single time. And reveal. Stone ring, which still just dumps my threat by 3. We're going to lose by threat. I've not played a game of Lord of the Rings with my hobbits and had my threat get so high. It's ridiculous. Discard that. All right, so we won the quest phase by 9, so we actually get out of here. So 9, because there's the 9 right there, so that goes away. Goes to the victory display. So we combine this back up here. So now we're back up top. It puts, by escaping that, we put a progress here so the Great Barrow goes away. Ugh. And that puts us at the travel phase. We're already here. We are fighting. I'm at 42. That means that asshole comes at me too. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right, and shadow cards. Yeah, we're in trouble. Shadow. Shadow. Okay. So he hits for 4. Oh, Northern Tracker will defend this one. Sam's got how much damage on him? 2, so he still has 2. He would defend. He gets to defend with their willpower, so hold on here. I get to defend with my willpower. Willpower Frodo is 3. Willpower Sam is 4. Does it say may? No, it says you do. The Northern Tracker, he's freaking toast. Doesn't matter what he does, he's going to die. He can defend for 2. Oh, he doesn't. His willpower is 0, so he just dies. So no. And stand up these guys. All right, so Northern Tracker, he's going to take the 5. He's going to just take that one in the face. No shadow effect, so he just eats it. Kills him, does 5 damage to him, so he dies. All right, I needed to ready these guys, so we'll stand these clowns up. All right, Sam can defend for 4 with his willpower of 4. His Hobbit doesn't do shit. Yeah. Okay. So Sam will defend for 4 against this guy. Five, 6. Okay, so that'll kill Sam. For the sake of my campaign, I'm not going to do that. Because that's bad. So it kills Sam, because he would just die. What a brutal game this was. Damn. Alright. I'm going to pretend I didn't see that. Because that just completely derails that. All the hard work. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Alright, so the Great Barrow goes. Sam bounces that instead of dying. So, shh. Nobody saw that. Okay. And Frodo can attack back for 2, and he'll do 1 point of damage. Things are looking really grim, guys. We're not looking too freaking good. Oh, I guess they can combine. He can do another point of damage. Merry and Sam, or Merry and Frodo will do 3 points of damage total to do 2 to the Barrow right there. I cannot draw cards, and I cannot reduce my threat. Oh, my threat went up by 2 because the Northern Tracker died. Yeah, we're in deep shit. Okay, so that's the end of the round. Ready to refresh. Ready for the next round. I still can gain resources, correct? Yes. So we will gain 2 more. Gain 1 here. Oh, Bill a Pony, you finally show up for free. That gives my hobbits all +1 hit point. That's a nice thumb in the eye. Oh, and he gets a resource too. Okay, so the staging area is a 2, 3, 7. I got 2 dudes on me. And 2 resources to ready an end character. My card draw is out the window. I've drawn half my deck, and I'm missing huge pieces. Oh, man, what a tough day. Okay. Nothing in my hand that can help me, so here we go. I need to commit to the quest. Fighting against 7. I need to get an absolute 19 to win. Threat is 45, so I've only got 5 turns to get through it. 4, 6, 9. Gonna attack, defend with Treebeard. He's gonna attack, defend with Sam. 10. So Bill will give me 10. We do not know what's coming off the deck. We'll see how this goes. Boom. The Northern North Downs. Better that up here than as a shadow card. Gives them 2 more, so we only win by 1. We put 1 here. Okay, shadow cards coming in. Here. Here. All right, the big boy. Right here. We'll defend it with Treebeard. Treebeard defends with 2. He takes 3. He doesn't die. Sam will use his unexpected courage to stand and defend for 4 against this guy's 4. Does nothing. Bounces. Because the shadow card says raise my threat by 1 for each damage dealt, which is 0. Discard that. So we bounce that. Frodo will stand up. And they will do 3 damage to this guy, and that'll actually kill him. Minor miracles? Okay, so he's dead. Discard. Alright, that was an okay turn for us. The problem is we're running out of time. Ready to refresh? Ready for the next round? I need Gandalf bad at this point. I need him to show so I can lower my threat. I cannot draw cards from card effects. I do not have any anyway. Steward says 2 more resources. Resourceful gains a resource. I will immediately play Rosie Cotton. She's gonna save my ass. Okay. I have nothing else I can play right now. So we commit to the quest against 9 this time. Treebeard got an extra resource as well. So 4, 6, 9, 10, 12. 12 with Rosie in our pocket to give us 2 more if we need it. 12. Flip that. There's a Barrow White, so they get +3. I will use Mary's ability to lower my threat by that many. So that's a big boon. 1, 2, 3. They get 3 more here, so they're even. Treebeard will die if I defend against that here. I think we're just going to wash it. I'll bounce it. So quest is nothing. I will unexpected courage here. And I will pass hits to ready them. Okay, so he hits for 4. So we will defend with Sam for 4. Gets a shadow card. I can boost his defense by 2 with Rosie. Nothing, so it bounces. We still bounce it. Discard that. Frodo will attack for 2. 4 because Rosie's going to give Frodo +2 attack instead. So Frodo will hit him for 4, doing 3 points of damage to him. 2, 3. Okay, that could have gone worse. The only problem is that we're still on the clock. The clock is ticking. Oh, shit. He came down too, so... fuck. I gotta unwind that whole thing. My mistake. Making mistakes left and right in this game today. Stand up. Treebeard also is going to use his resources to stand up. Frodo was up and Sam was up. We know that this was a shadow card. I'm going to pretend I don't know what it is. Flip it over. No. There we go. Flip it over. And him a shadow card. Alright, so honestly, I would have defended here with Sam because I have Rosie Cotton to back me up. So he hits for 5, doing 1 point of damage to Sam. I would have eliminated that possibility. So he does nothing to him. Discard that. I hate with a fiery passion that I've got to defend that with Treebeard because he's going to die. But I don't have a choice. So it does. He will defend that. Takes 4. No more. But he dies anyway. Yeah, it went from being good for me to bad for me. Alright, so discard that. Treebeard takes... he had 3 on him. He has 5 hit points total. He took an attack of 4. 4 plus 3 is 5. Or 4 plus 3 is 5. 4 plus... or leaving 2 damage through with 2 is 3 already. That's 3 plus 2 is 5. Dead. Okay. Frodo can attack back for 2, so he'll do... there was already 3 on him. So he will do 2 more. No, there was 2 on him. So he will do 1 more. Alright. That was definitely not as good. But we will stand him up. Ready for the next round. Can't reduce my threat now. Can't draw cards. Cool. I do get to gain some resources. 1 here. My entire hand is dead. Can't do anything with it. I've got a ton of card draw in this deck, a ton of card cycling in this deck, and it is just not showing up. Oh, okay. Staging area is 2. Didn't mean to move that. 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. Two, 6, 9. I'm gonna need the pony to take it in the face this time. So let's just hope for a wash. We go 3, 2, 1, go. Ugh. Okay, so we lost by 3. So losing the quest, I raised my threat by 3. 2, 3. We're gonna threat out. There's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do about it. Okay. Unexpected courage up. Shadow card here. Shadow card here. Do the same as I did last time. I would defend here. His shadow card. Take enemy gets +2. I would exhaust Rosie to increase his defense to 6, meaning that he takes no damage. We will discard that. Unfortunately, Bill's got to just take it in the face. 4. 4. Discard that. Bill Pony dies. Frodo can use his fast hitch to stand. And Frodo and Mary can do 3 damage. Doing 2 total. Not those. 2, which is enough to kill that guy, so he goes away. It is a minor miracle. Problem is we're also at 48 threat. If I don't see a Gandalf or a Lord help me, another enemy, while Mary's standing, we're dead in the water here. Okay. Ready for the next round. And nope. Okay. Steward. 1, 2. Yeah, my hand is still dead. Still a dead hand. Drawn dead. And we're looking at 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. I think we're screwed. I think we're dead. Dead, I tell you, dead. Because I can't even quest for 12. Best I can do is 11. The absolute best I can do is 11. That guy hits for 5. So I got 1 round, as long as he doesn't get any damage boost at all, where I could prevent Sam from dying without Rosie's assistance. If I lose... Okay, so here we go. So I've got a quest for 4, 5, 6. Just do 2 and lose. 5, 6, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to lose by 1 no matter what. We'll see how it goes. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bam! Bad guy. Okay, so that's something. Because Mary can exhaust, lowering my threat by 3. 2, 3. He adds 3 though, so it doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3. I quested for 11. I lost by 4. We don't actually die. We will shortly. Because that's going to do it, guys. The game got me. It got me today. We were doing pretty good for a little while. Our opening was pretty good. It just kind of fell apart. So, what's going to happen here is I lost by 4. There's nothing I can do about that. This guy's got a 34 engagement cost, so he's going to come down here. I'll have to ready Sam and Frodo. They both hit for 5. So Rosie's already exhausted, so I have to defend it with my guys. Otherwise, I just take the damage straight up and my heroes just die. They both get shadow cards, so here's a shadow card here. A shadow card here. I'll defend it with Sam. I'll defend one of them with my 4 willpower. Raise your threat by 1 for each damage dealt. That'll be enough to end the game. Because he hits me for 5, I defend for 4, so it does 1 damage. But increases my threat to 50, which is the threshold for the game. So at any point in time, if I get to 50, the threat from Mordor has enough to defeat me. So I am defeated. The Fog on the Barrow Downs has defeated me today. So we will I'll have to redo that and figure out how to beat that one. I've played this quest multiple times, and I would say my win rate is about 60-40 that I win it. With this Hobbit deck, it's more like 80-20. What happened is the threat just hit me so hard early, and then my card draw just went out the window, man. I just did not have anything going for me. I'm gonna look at my cards here. So what was coming? So Song of Kings. Yeah, see, I needed like the fast hitch. The Red Book of Westermark is amazing. Elrond would have been good. I needed my Gandalfs. The Gandalfs are hugging down here on the bottom. They usually show up a lot sooner than that. The Daeron's runes are hanging out at the bottom of the deck. I've got card draw all over the place between cycling with the Drinking Song, cycling with Daeron's runes, and just straight up drawing with Frodo's Intuition. There's plenty of card draw on this deck. It just didn't mechanically work out in this quest today. Like, and I was missing. I think I made a lot of mechanical errors just going through the game. I missed a handful of better opportunities, which I think definitely cost me. Losing Mary's willpower earlier in the game when my threat was already like 35 was just a thumb in the eye, because one of my solutions to that with this deck is my threat's usually lower, so I'm able to kind of field like a Doom 2, no big deal, raise my threat by 2 to get rid of a condition attachment, which is catastrophic for me. But it ended up just, the whole game ended up just kind of going awry. But, that's how it goes sometimes. So anyways, folks, I appreciate you guys checking out the stream today. Check out my other streams. I stream Monday, Wednesday, or let me try that again. I stream on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. 10 o'clock Eastern, playing all sorts of LCGs. Tuesdays I play Lord of the Rings. Wednesdays I play Marvel Champions. Thursdays I play Arkham Horror. I also do some streaming of Overwatch 2 from time to time, and XCOM 2 from time to time. Those are just kind of random when they come up, so anybody who follows me will be able to get the notifications on that. Check out my YouTube channel at Broncos Gaming World for the rest of my content. It's a lot of Overwatch 2 clips, full VODs of Lord of the Rings, Marvel Champions, Arkham Horror, so you can kind of follow along with my saga. I will be posting the VOD of this video so that everybody can watch me get my ass kicked. And we'll give this one another shot next week. Until tomorrow morning, guys, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye, everybody.